What's up? Joker 1014 here on another day. It's Monday. A lot of stuff going on. I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers who subscribed to my channel. We got 338 subscribers so far. We're doing pretty good. We're doing what we need to do. That's good. I like to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can get some put everybody's name into the hat and do the drawing at the first of the year. But we'll see how it goes. So hopefully we can do the drawing at the first of the year or after the first of the year. I will have the t-shirts in the next probably month or two. I'm hoping to have the t-shirts by the end of November, but right now they're still trying to get some stuff figured out on how I want the placement on the t-shirts and stuff. So with that being said, but anyways, yeah, my mind's everywhere today. I woke up today, took the boy to school, came home, dropped some paperwork off, got some stuff going on today. So it's just been a crazy day. But anyways, I've been sitting around, for the past couple days, talking about Upchurch and stuff like that. And someone made a comment about Creek Squad. I'm not a Creek Squad. I'm not in that group. Do I listen to Ryan's music? I support Ryan's music. I support his YouTube channel. I do all that. I'm 100% behind him on everything he's done and has accomplished in his life. I'm 100% behind him on his YouTube channel and everything. I look up to Ryan Upchurch. I really do. And there's a couple other YouTubers I look up to too, because it seems like it's hard to find someone who has went through the same lifestyle you have. And the reason why his music have saved my life and got me away from the drugs and made me who I am today, even though everybody says I'm a dick, but sometimes you have to be a dick in life because you get sick and tired of people pushing you around and telling you what to do or telling you cannot do something, so you got to prove them wrong. And my whole entire life I have proved people wrong, because everybody would be like, oh, you're not going to make anything of yourself, you're not going to accomplish anything in your life, you're just going to be a loser, blah blah blah. And I kept on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, even though I hit brick walls all the time, but I still pushed through them. And I made something of myself, just like everybody's like, oh, you're always going to be a drug addict, you're never going to get off drugs. And I pushed myself and pushed myself, and I got off drugs. I literally got off drugs because I listened to one of Ryan Upchurch's songs, and I ended up, waking up one day and it's like, this ain't the life I want to live no more. I'm going to do this on my own. Never been popped for drugs. I never been in jail for drugs. I don't have a probation officer. I don't have to go in front of a judge every month. I don't have to do none of that. I did it on my own, and people said, oh, you're never going to do it. You're never going to be able to get off drugs. You're always going to be a loser. You're never going to amount to anything, blah, blah, blah. And this is the thing. Why I look up to Ryan Upchurch and a couple other YouTubers, because they went through the same thing when they was young. People would sit there and tell, for an example, Ryan Upchurch, everybody told Ryan Upchurch, oh, you're not going to make it, you're not going to make it, you're not going to make it. And he worked harder and harder every single day to become better. And a lot of people out there have the similar stories than I do. Do they get on here and talk about it? No. That's why I started this channel, because so I can tell people my story, why I work so hard to get where I'm at. Do I own all my cars? Yes, I own every vehicle I have on my property. Do I own a house yet? No, I do not own a house. I rent a house, but I still make the fucking payment. I still pay my bills. Every month I pay my bills. I do everything that everybody else does. And everybody says, "Oh, you're dumb, you're retarded, you're stupid, you're not going to amount to nothing, you're dumb, you got to go to college for this, but you can't go to college because you're so stupid." I don't need to go to college to run a business. I don't need to go to college to be someone big. I can be big in my own way. You know? Yeah, do I work a 12-hour job? Yes, I work a 12-hour job every freaking week. Do I make money off of YouTube? No, I don't make money off of YouTube. There's a lot of people out there think I do, but I don't make $1 off of YouTube. Do I want the views? Do I want the subscribers? Hell yeah, I do. I want to be known. I don't want to be popular, but I want people to be like, you know what? He's been through the same thing. Just like everybody looks at Ryan Upchurch and it's like, you know what? He's been through the same thing that I've been through. And that's the thing why that's why he has so many fans. It's why Ryan Upchurch has so many fans and so many people who follow him, because in some type of way they can relate to Ryan Upchurch. Tell me, how many artists can you relate to who has a record, who signed to a record label? Eminem, I used to be able to relate to Eminem, but he don't make songs no more. Well, he does, but he don't. You know what I mean? Like Tupac Shakur, you can relate to him. Elvis, you can relate to him. There's a lot of people out there that you can relate to, but Ryan Upchurch is the younger generation that you can relate to, who actually done what you do. Ryan Upchurch might be 31, 32 years old, but I'm 40 years old, but he's been through the grind. Just like I've been through school. Like every time, okay, back in school, I used to get pushed around every single day. I used to get beat up every single day. Elementary school. And then you go home and then you get beat up by your stepdad. See what I'm saying? By my sister's dad. I would go home, get beat up by him. I would go back to school the next day, get beat up there. All the way through elementary school. And then middle school. I got pushed around in elementary school. I got beat up in middle school. Elementary school and middle school, I got beat up. I got beat up, go home, get beat up. Go back to school, back to middle school, get beat up. I would get beat up. Am I proud of it? Hell no, I'm not proud of it. But it made me somebody who I am today. Why I am today. Who I am today. And that's a better person. And then you go to high school, and those same people try to bully you and push you around, and then you end up freaking knocking one of them out cold flat. Guarantee you, I swear to God on my kids, swear to God on my life, that I literally, the kids that was beating me up in elementary school, middle school, and they tried to beat me up in high school, I turned around and hit the one kid and he flat fell. And then everybody's like, "Oh, whoa, Joker, don't mess with him," you know. And then they try to be my friends. And then when I graduated, yeah, I got a diploma. I ended up graduating. I graduated, got pushed around, ended up getting pushed around by people on the streets, so I had to fight. Then I got married, then I got pushed around by the wife. Then me and her got divorced because of the pushing around and her beating the shit out of me and stuff, because she's a woman. You can't hit a woman. No man should hit a woman. No man should lay a hand on a woman, just like a woman should never lay a hand on a man. But there are women and men out there that does it. Then I became this person who got a lot of respect out on the streets from a lot of people, not just because of drugs, not because I had drugs all the time. I didn't get respect because of that. I got respect because if I had a last dollar in my hand and someone needed it, I would give it to them. And that's what a lot of people are not understanding about Ryan Upchurch. He gave his family stuff before he got his stuff. He gave them houses. He gave them cars. He gave them a life that they never had before. And then he finally turned around and it's like, you know what? Everybody's got a new house. Everybody got a new car. You know, I helped my mom out, helped my dad out, helped my brothers out. I helped my best friends out. I gave them jobs, you know, everything. And then they turn around. That's how Ryan got respect. Then you got these people who go out on YouTube going, well, Ryan's this and Ryan's that. He's nothing but this. He's nothing but that. And everybody wonders why he's a dick. And everybody wonders why he flips and calls people out on their bullshit. Why does Creek Squad call people out on their bullshit? Because they respect Ryan so much because they can relate to what Ryan's doing. They can relate what Ryan's been through growing up. You know, everybody thinks Ryan had it easy. Everybody thinks he already had money. No, he worked for what he's got right now. He worked from the bottom and clear to the top, just like most of us do. And most people are fucking jealous about it. Just like Psychobabble. I said I would never say his name, but just like Psychobabble. He's 62, 63 years old, and he's jealous that Ryan is 31, 32 years old and has everything that Psychobabble wished he had. You know, I'm not even in the Creek Squad. I'm not even in that group. I never met Ryan in my life. It would be an honor to shake his hand and tell him, hey man, I appreciate everything you have done for a lot of people, especially me, for the simple fact of you made a path for us. I'm not a singer. I can't carry a tune. He made paths for people who's got talent. He made paths for people who are country. He made paths for people who are from the hood. He made paths for people who came up with nothing. Just like me, I came up with nothing. I came up broke as hell. I had to wear the same shoes. I remember being a kid and having to wear the same freaking tennis shoes for 2 school years. Because my mom always, she would work her ass off to put food on the table and pay the bills and make sure our electric was on. And now we got this new generation, and I'm talking about Ryan Upchurch. He's the new generation of country rap and YouTube that everybody hates for some godly on reason, because he's young and he's actually doing something to make paths for people. He will get on his channel and explain and tell his story, how he became who he is today, to help maybe someone down the road. He's not going to tell you how to do it, but he's going to tell his story, how he did it. And maybe if that person has talent, they can take that path. If that person don't have talent but is a hell of a worker and likes to work every day, they will take that path to become big and have not millions of dollars like he does, but at least live like we should. Then there might be people who's doing all about the government and splitting the world in half and keeping everybody in the middle, because we're a family. That's what the United States is. We are a family. We're supposed to come together, not be divided. And he tells his story on everything he has done in his life and how he moves in life. Dude, he's $1 million guy. He's got so much money that he will hop in his Mustang, hop on his Harley, hop on anything, and go for a drive through his hometown, and nobody fucks with him, because that's what kind of respect he gets. You know? I'm not trying to be famous off of YouTube. Like Psychobabble says, oh, he's just for the views, just for the views. No. Would it be nice to get the views? Hell yeah. Would it be nice to get subscribers? Hell yeah. All what I'm looking for is respect. I'm looking for YouTube respect, and I'm looking for freaking, like I have in my hometown. I can walk these streets, no problem. And everybody would leave me alone. Just because if you say my name, people know who you're talking about. Not because I can fight, not because I can hold my own, just because that person would be like, you know what, he's a hell of a man. You know, I don't know how many times he helped me out when I couldn't help myself out. He gave me a place to live, or he helped pay a bill, or he helped put gas in my car so I can get a job, or hey, you know, he worked at this job and he helped me get in, and now I'm living a life better. I don't have to worry about living on the streets. You know, that's the kind of respect I get around my town. I go see a counselor every month, and you know what my counselor tells other people? He don't tell my story because it's confidential. But he sits there and says, you know, ask him what he's been through. And I guarantee he'd be more than happy to sit down and help you out. If you're willing to learn, he will help you out. I didn't have a dad growing up. I was raised by my aunt, my uncle, my mom, and my grandparents. Respect. I lived in the city, and I also lived out in the country. I know how to farm. I know how to do a bonfire. I know how to do all the country shit. And I also know how to do the street shit. I'm smart in both ways. Am I still learning how to do YouTube and how to talk and how to pronounce certain words and stuff like that? Yes. Do I got missing teeth? Yes, you can fuck with me all day with my missing teeth. You can fuck with me with my stuttering. You can fuck with me with my S's because I can't say S's because I got missing teeth. You can call me dumbass. You can call me crackhead. You can call me everything you want to call me. It's not going to hurt me, because for the simple fact, everything you're saying, I've already heard. Just like Ryan Upchurch. The reason why he is the way he is today, because he's been through it. He's been called every name in the book. He has been put down left and right. He goes shopping at Walmart. Hell, he probably has a Dollar General right down the street from him somewhere, and he probably goes shopping down there. Hell, he tells you he goes to the gas station and buys snack foods. Just like most of us do. He's just like one of us. And it sucks because there's people out there who are like 62, 63 years old. I'm not going to mention his name no more. Is so fucking jealous. So goddamn jealous. He has his own business, but he can't keep employees. He can't even put a car up on the lift because he's too worried about talking about Ryan Upchurch, how Ryan Upchurch did this wrong and Ryan Upchurch did that wrong, and how this person did this wrong, and how the Creek Squad did this wrong, and they're all stupid and crackheads and potheads and da 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 da. Dude, everything this man has talked about has lived it. Ryan Upchurch has lived it. That's why he has the biggest support group behind him, because each and every one of them has been through practically the same shit that Ryan Upchurch went through from growing up to his adulthood, just in different ways. Ryan can relate to us people who are going through a tough time. He knows what it's like. And I guarantee you, if he was walking down a road in Ohio and he sees someone sitting there trying to help themselves, I guarantee you he will stop and help, just like I do. I see a homeless guy walking down one of my streets. I be at the gas station, I come out with a can of pop. I see the homeless guy going through trying to get cans out of the trash can because he's either hungry or thirsty, or he's trying to find a place to stay warm tonight. I don't walk past. I will walk over and give him $1 so he can go in and get a drink. And it's my last dollar that I needed to put in the gas tank to get me back and forth to work. Or I'll be like, yo, dude, I live on this side of town. Come hit me up on this side of town. I got a bunch of cans that you can take to the scrapyard to make $20. That will help you get some food in your belly, get you something to drink, and maybe get you some warm blankets for the night. Because I seen someone helping themselves and working hard to survive, just like Ryan Upchurch would if he's seen the same thing. I'm not saying I want to be him. None of us are saying we want to be him. We just know what we've been through and what he sings about and what he talks about on his channel. We've been through it as well. That's how we can relate in different ways. That's why I get on my channel and I say, I can relate to Ryan Upchurch. He saved me. Am I a part of his family? Nope. Am I a part of the Creek Squad? Nope. Am I trying to get a part of any of it? Nope. I'm just trying to do my own thing. Would it be nice to meet Ryan Upchurch? Fuck yeah, dude. That would make my fucking day. Matter of fact, he actually, I don't know if it was him or not, but I made a video last night or the night before last, and he commented on it. You know how quick I jumped up off the couch and was like, holy shit. He understands where I'm coming from. Like, he literally understands what he wrote. He literally understands. I wish I knew how to show you guys the comment he left. I haven't figured all that shit out on my phone yet. I'm still learning a bunch of shit about this YouTube stuff. I'm still learning how to get certain things where I can screenshot it and transfer it over when I'm talking to you guys. I haven't figured that shit out. I need someone who's a lot better with electronics than I am to show me that. And one day I will have better equipment and I will have a way to learn how to do that. Someone will take the time eventually and show me. Fuck, Powerstroke even made some comments on there saying that's how he started. Cell phone. I think he still uses his cell phone and does all of his uploads on his cell phone, but he's a little smarter than I am. But just remember, guys, YouTube is not like how it used to be. Everybody, there's always someone out there trying to break you down. There's always someone trying to break you down. It don't matter if it's in your personal life, on YouTube. It don't matter if it's this guy over here trying to break this other YouTuber down just so he can get famous by this person reacting back to this person. You know what I mean? Ryan Upchurch and Power Stroke and all Kurt and all these guys didn't become famous on YouTube because they went after people. They worked fucking hard. What's so hard about making a fucking video and not talk about Ryan Upchurch every single fucking day? What's so hard about that? Do I talk about Ryan Upchurch? Yes. Do I talk about him every day? No. Does a bunch of my videos have his name under my thing? Yes. Why do I do that? Because I would like his people to see what I'm saying, so I can so they know there's other people out there in different states that have Ryan Upchurch's back. I'm not trying to become famous off of it. I'm not going to try to be popular off using his name. No. Do I post his face all over my freaking channel? No, because for one, I don't know how, and if I knew how, I would still not do it. Then you got people who are like 63 years old trying to post Ryan's face everywhere and saying, oh, you did this and you did this wrong and you did this and you're on drugs when you're falling asleep at your own damn computer. You're falling asleep at your own damn computer. That's pathetic. You got the balls enough to call people out on their drug addiction or saying someone who's not even on drugs, telling them they are on drugs when they're not even on drugs, and here you are passing out at your own freaking computer, and then you make the comment of, I wasn't falling asleep, I was looking down. Or you're sitting there going, I wasn't looking down, I wasn't falling asleep, I was reading comments. When you're looking at your goddamn computer while someone's talking to you and you're sitting here going like this, yeah, you're fucking falling asleep. That means you're fucked up on something. But anyways, guys, I've been on here long enough. If you know anybody that's going through addiction or getting bullied, have their back. Help them out. If you see a homeless guy walking down the road and you know he's trying his damnedest to help himself, don't hesitate to give $1. Don't hesitate to give 50 cents. I understand we all live by paycheck, and I understand the world sucks that we live in because we all are trying to save $1. But if you want respect from your community, you will help that person who's digging in the trash looking for cans just to get a bite to eat. Just walk over and be like, hey man, I got a bag of cans at home. I got a little bit of scrap at home. You want to take it to the scrap yard? Come on down and grab it. Or hey, if I got $1, go in and get you a pop. Get you something to drink. I know it's hard to buy stuff with $1, but at least it would help him out or help her out. See what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, if you know anybody who's going through addiction, help them out. If you know anybody who needs help them out. And if you really sit down and listen to Ryan Upchurch, you will know what the message he's trying to bring across to everybody. And if you want to know why Creek Squad is so hard behind him and stands up for him, pay attention to what he's saying, and you will figure it out on your own. Don't let it go in one ear out the other. Because if you really think about it, this motherfucker is the next Elvis. He is Elvis. Everybody used to listen to Elvis. Oh man, everybody talks about Elvis right now. He's like, Ryan Upchurch is like the Elvis, the Tupac, Eminem, all in fucking one. Just remember that. Listen. Open your mind and just let him talk and just soak it in. Listen to what he's telling you. If you don't want to listen, fine, don't listen. But if you sit there and listen, the light bulb's going to click and you're going to fucking, holy shit, this motherfucker knows what he's talking about. He's not dumb. Sometimes you got to think outside the box, not inside. Joker 1014's out. Much love. Stay true, stay positive, and don't let no negativity in your life.